Evening, folks. Welcome. A bit of an impromptu podcast for you this evening. We're going to do a live reaction to the Scottish Cup third round draw. See who Rangers get. I think we all know it will be Aberdeen at Pittodrie or Kilmarnock at Rugby Park. That just tends to be how these things tend to go for us. But we'll see. Falkirk and East Kilbride has just finished a few seconds ago, so the draw will be taking place in the next couple of minutes. Alex joins me for this impromptu showing tonight. How you doing?
I'm alright, mate. I'm good. Aye, how are you? Ready to get into this show. So, a bit of a scare there for Falkirk when East Kilbride got a goal back, and then 55 seconds later, Falkirk killed the game off and made it 3-1. So, aye, no scare there. We can get on a good time rather than having to wait another half an hour. So, we can get the draw in and see who we get.
Yeah, absolutely. I am at a slightly funnier angle because my television is there. So, I'll be looking this direction in order to see that as the draw comes in. But we've got a few joining us nice and early. Ian, yeah, well, I mean, what can I say, Ian? I wouldn't want your wife to get jealous or anything, but there can never be too much of me, I'm afraid. Snipers going for Aberdeen away from home. Evening. Who else we got in the building? Stephen Garrow. How you doing? And yes, hit that like button, folks. Make sure you do that. Yeah, not quite a pro rock, no. But yeah, it does feel that way. I'm actually not standing. I'm sitting. I'm sitting on a chair. I don't know if you can see under my arm there, but there you will see. There's a chair behind me. I'm sitting just a bit higher because of where
We're
I
waiting
am.
on
The
the
ball.
coachman coming in and doing an interview here. We're waiting on him coming in with a microphone to start interviewing you.
Evening again, Doreen. You were joining us in the Friday night rabble just over an hour ago, so good to see you back. Good to see everybody back in. We currently have Jane Lewis on the screen next to the Scottish Cup trophy, so the draw is obviously imminent. Alex, before the draw does go on, any ties you're really wanting to avoid?
Not really, to be fair. I think any team's going to be fair game just now, so you just want to see a good home tie, to be fair. I know Rangers away form isn't the best right now, so go for a home tie, yeah.
Right, yeah, I think so. Are we putting on the draw live? No, what we'll do is we will tell you what the draw is as it comes out. Copyright reasons, I'm afraid, Anthony. If we put a BBC programme on our live YouTube, we could get a copyright strike, and that wouldn't be great for anybody. But worry not, me and Alex will keep you abreast and tell you what the draws are, who's come out, as and when the draw does come out. It is Stephen Naismith doing the draw as it happens tonight. Yes, Stephen, I don't know if you watched the Friday Night Rabble, but I previously explained that, of course, Newcastle, my English team, hence the scarf. In terms of how much you pays for a season ticket, probably too much. Yeah, I'll plead the fifth on that, I think, Jordy. Yeah, it's not bad, Donald. I'm just about getting used to it. I think the first couple of shows I've done with just getting the old. The main part is actually breaking in the back of the chair a bit so it's more comfortable, more flexible, because it's quite sturdy at first. And putting it up was quite a mission. Some numbers to look out for. Aberdeen are number 1, Celtic number 6, Rangers number 28, Hearts number 18 in the draw, Alex. Smarting of others in there. A Dundee derby would be nice, wouldn't it? That wouldn't be a bad draw.
Definitely not. It'd be good to see that as a draw coming out. So be interesting to see. You always want to get out nice and early so you're not sitting waiting about for your team to be drawn. So we're obviously going to be sitting here in anticipation for 22 to be drawn, see what we can get.
Jaxie what's quite bank ready. Here we go. The draw's underway, folks. Here we go.
So I am just behind you, Connor. So you're going to see the draw before I am.
First out hat, number 9, Dumbarton. They will play number 2, which is Airdrieonians. Oh, could be a tricky one for Airdrie. And next out the hat, number 8, Cove Rangers. not the famous, obviously. They take on number 15, Forfar Athletic.
Not bad tie, that.
Not a bad tie, fairly evenly matched, that tie, you've got to say. Number 10, next out the bag, Dundee. Could we get Dundee United here for a Dundee derby? That'd be nice. They'll take on number 11, Dundee United.
Dundee United, there you go, Dundee derby for you, there you go.
We've called it, folks, a Dundee derby. There we are. Number 12, that was, it just came out there, Dunfermline Athletic. Taking on number 32,
Stenhousemuir.
Stenhousemuir. That's another interesting tie, that. Dunfermline favourites.
I've kept up the board, the number, so you've got the...
I've not kept up with that. 14, Falkirk. They've just beat East Kilbride tonight, of course, against number 27.
Raith Rovers.
Raith Rovers. We're number 28, so that was just there at number 30. I know, Geordie, what a call that was, by the way. Just called me psychic corner for now. St Johnstone will take on number 23, Motherwell, an old Premier League tie. So far, 4 Premier League names out of hat. 2 old Premier League ties. Number 26, Queen's Park, out the bag. They'll take on number 22, which is Montrose.
Montrose, that's a good tie, that, to be fair.
Good, an interesting one. Next out the bag, number 29.
Ross County.
Ross County, yeah. Did I say Dundee Derby? I did say Dundee Derby, yes. Against Livingston, number 19, Livingston. Well, an interesting tie, that one. Hibs against Clydebank. That's an interesting tie for Clydebank away Easter Road. Here we go. Number 28, Rangers. We are Rangers. At home. Home tie at Ibrox against number 16, Fraserburgh. Oh, well, there you go.
What a tie that is for Fraserburgh.
That's a phenomenal tie for Fraserburgh. Great day out for them. Next at that number, Brecon City. They'll take number 18. Hearts. Oh, I tell you. A trip down to Brecon for Hearts. Yeah, it could be a banana skin. 25, next out the bag, Queen of the South. Take on number 31.
St Mirren. That's not a bad tie.
Yeah, the buddies.
That's not a bad tie, to be fair.
Hamilton Academical, next out the bag. Scully, to answer your question, it was Clydebank who got Hibs. They take on Musselburgh. Potential for a cup upset there, maybe. Elgin City, next out the bag. They'll take on number 1, Aberdeen. There we go.
Oh, that's going to be a tough day for Elgin City.
Northeastern kind of derby there. Next out the bag, Broxburn. Against number 3,
United.
United, on it. Alex's locals.
My neck of the woods, that.
Yeah. Celtic, home tie, no surprise there, Alex.
No surprise at all.
They get number 20, Kilmarnock, a home tie for Celtic against Kelly. Not as difficult as being away at Rugby Park, but
no, definitely not.
An old Premier League tie. So that's the draw for the third round done. As soon as it flashes up on my screen, I'll do my best David Curry impression and we'll read them out, what the classified results. But overall, Alex, Fraserburgh at home, take that.
Yeah, I think you take that. To be fair, I can't see that being a tricky tie, so we'll take that definitely. But I think when you look at the cup, to be fair, any tie can be tricky.
Yes, well, listen, it'll be a fantastic day out for Fraserburgh. They'll enjoy the occasion. Come to Ibrox, I'm sure they'll bring a decent crowd with them as well. Who'll just enjoy the trip, and it's like a cup final for these teams, so they will throw everything at it. That's for sure. There's no.
It's a bit of a trick, to be fair, though. It's a bit of a trick, to come that far, but. So, see, to be fair, Sniper's got a good point in that, though. A game like that, that's a game you play to young lads. Yeah,
that is a game you give some of them a shout. That's a very good call, that, actually. Maybe bring a Lovelace in there, a Bailey Rice potentially.
I think it has to be a I think it has to be a game though that they get more than just a cameo appearance. They have to get a good 45 minutes or at least a full game in the cup, because
Mm.
this way you get to see the potential of these boys
Do
rather than just like a cameo appearance.
Kendo there coming in, do you think we'll score more than one goal? I certainly hope so,
No,
Kendo.
no, no.
Um, yeah, Wolf, Hearts got breaking away. What I'm going to do, because it's on my screen, I'll read you out the draw in full for anybody who's missed it in my best David Curry impression, right? So the draw in full, we've got Dumbarton at home against Airdrieonians, Cove Rangers against Forfar Athletic. The match that I called right at the start, a Dundee derby, Dundee against Dundee United at Dens Park. We've got Dunfermline against Stenhousemuir, Falkirk against Raith Rovers, St Johnstone against Motherwell. Could be an interesting one, that, Alex. Queen's Park v Montrose, Ross County against Livingston, Hibernian against Clydebank, Rangers of Course against Fraserburgh. Brecon City will host Hearts. That'll be a big day for them, I'm sure. Queen of the South will host St Mirren as we move to the second half of the draw. Hamilton will host Musselburgh Athletic. Elgin City will host Aberdeen, a bit of a northeastern derby. Broxburn Athletic will host Ayr United. That's the potential for a cup upset. And of course, Celtic will host Kilmarnock at Parkhead. Alex, any ties stand out for you there out with ours? I mean, I've got to say off the bat, a Dundee derby. We did say that would be a very, very good draw if you got that, and sure enough, they'll
I
play
mean, you
each other
called
in the
it.
league. They'll play each other in the league in January as well. And these matches are played in the weekend of the 18th of January. So the two quick fire Dundee derbies, surely they're going to televise that, right?
I mean, you'd have to televise that, to be fair. Surely you can't leave a Dundee derby out. But I think the one that might throw a bit of an upset is the Brecon City Hearts. I think that could be a tie that shows a bit of an upset, to be fair. Maybe there's not really any other ones that you would say would be a bit of an upset, but
County
I
Livy,
think
big game. I mean, Livy could cause an upset against County. I say an upset. It's an upset because they're in the Championship, but they're capable of winning that.
no,
Um,
definitely, yep.
the sniper as well. Motherwell, St Johnstone. Well, St Johnstone are actually at home in that game. Interesting one that up in Perth. I'm sure Motherwell probably would have rather not be going up to Perth, to be honest with you, because that'll be a tough, tricky tie.
No, it's definitely going to be a tricky tie. I think um, you've got to say some of the games like Hibs and Clydebank, they've got an opportunity to be slip up games. Like it depends on what happens the week before. Um, but you just hope that the Rangers Fraser will come out and actually get a good couple of goals and that some of the young boys get an appearance and actually show why they should be in the first team.
Yeah, well, aye, absolutely, aye. You want to give them that opportunity um, to show what they're capable, and Fraserburgh is an ideal chance to do that. Not the first time. We've seen that last season. Bucky Thistle came to Glasgow and went across to Parkhead, of course, and played there. I think Celtic played a few young lads in that day. We should do the same. And we should, with all due respect to Fraserburgh, we should run out comfortable winners in that game by a few goals, you would imagine. Um, okay, Alex, I'm going to put you in this spot just
Go for it.
because I feel like it. Looking at that round, excluding the obvious big ones, what is your banker for an upset? What is your this will be the upset? I'm putting my money on it.
Oh, right, okay. I'm going to stick with the one I said, Brecon Hearts. I'm putting money on that to be an upset.
Yeah,
I think
I like that.
Brecon will get something from that game, and I think the way Hearts have been playing this season, obviously rooted to the bottom of the Scottish the SPFL table. I think Brecon City are going to cause an upset in the fourth round.
Oh, I do like that. Um, I I'm going to go. I think Broxburn to beat Ayr United for me. I think that'll be the upset. Um, if you're pushing me on a Premiership upset, I would I would say Livingston County should be that. Although I would not rule out Clydebank causing a stir up at Easter Road. They've had some scares in the past of Hibs, so you never know. But yeah, Broxburn, Ayr United, that's my pick for the upset of the round, personally. We'll see how that goes. But there we are, folks. Short and sweet. The third round draw has
Fourth round.
taken
Put
place.
it on the screen. Fourth round. Come on.
The fourth round draw, sorry. The fourth round draw, yes, I'll need to retitle this. I said third round, it's the fourth. Do you know why that is, folks? Just, in a secret here. That's because earlier on tonight, the FA Cup third round draw took place, and I'm getting them mixed up, you see. But nonetheless, we'll change that title. But yes, the fourth round draw has taken place. Rangers draw Fraserburgh. Hope for a good win there. A couple of other interesting ties thrown up, including a tasty, tasty Dundee derby, which I think, from the neutrals' perspective, if it lives up to how good the first one this season was, could be in for a cracker there game. So let's go back to the telly. Alex, thanks for joining me for this short dalliance into the draw.
Cheers, mate. It was good. Obviously, some good draws in there, good ties. So hopefully, the fourth round will produce some magic, and we'll get to see a few upsets. But thanks for having me, Connor, and let's move on to come on it now.
Yes, let's. Okay, folks. Rabble is back tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 with Martin back in the hot seat where he should have been tonight. Let's be honest. And then I think tomorrow night there'll be a show on as well. So do keep your eyes peeled. Of course, we'll cover you throughout the rest of the week. Until then, enjoy what's left of your Monday night.